Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to you today. So listen, I'm making a follow-up video on my floodlight installation here. But before I do that, what I want to do is I want to name you my lights so that we have an idea of what I'm talking about when I show you my switch panels. Okay, so this will be the high beam or high off-road light. That'll be the low off-road light. Okay, high, low. Okay, high off-road light, low off-road light. That's the driver's side off-road floodlight, and this will be the passenger side off-road light. Okay, or floodlight. So I'll show you how I install this. Okay, so these are the switches. Okay, this is the high beam off-road light. This is the low beam off-road light. This right here is the driver's side off-road light. This right here is the passenger side off-road light. Okay, this right here is my air pump. Okay, that's for me to pump out my tires when I go off-road. Okay, so that's what it is. So how I wire this is I basically drilled into the panel here, and that's what I did. Okay, so now as you can see here, okay, I'm turning on my lights. Okay, and as you can see, there is no power coming to it or all of them. Okay, and there's a reason why. Okay, and I'll show you. Okay, so there is a 12-volt system. So okay, so right here, this is my air pump fuse. It goes straight to my positive side of the battery here, and it runs the gamut underneath my truck to the rear where my air pump is. Okay, so okay, so this right here, this line right here, which is part of your, this runs the gamut here. Okay, up to these breakers here. They're 30 volts each, 30 amps each. Okay, so total 60 amp, and so they run. So this is sort of like my power supply. Okay, it's like my breaker. So then they come over here to my golf cart solenoid. This is a heavy duty solenoid. It's rated for 100 amp. Okay, so the power starts here, which is this red wire right here, goes to my one end of the solenoid here, and then to the other end of the solenoid here, and goes here, and then goes to my little circuit here. Okay, a fuse box here. Okay, so then these right here goes to my floodlight right here, and my high and low beam light right here. Okay, so that's how it is here. And then it goes back here down to the little thingy there. Okay, it goes down there, and then it goes to my switches here. Yay, and that's it. Now, it's a simple circuit. Now I'll show you. This solenoid works just like a relay. However, this thing's rated at 100 amp, so that's why I chose this one. Been running this solenoid for over about 6 years now, and I haven't had any issues with it, so I'm happy. So anywho, so this line right here is a 12-volt line. Okay, it goes back down there. Okay, and then it comes to this part right here. Okay, there, where you know, if I turn off the engine, then the solenoid cuts out and all the lights cuts out. And if I turn on the engine, the power comes from this to this line, goes back to the solenoid and activates the solenoid. The solenoid. Watch this. You can hear the solenoid coming on. Okay. Okay. Watch this. Oh shoot. Let me go get my keys. Okay, so I got my keys in the ignition. You can hear the beep beep sound. That tells you my keys are in there. Okay, watch this. When I turn on the solenoid, you can hear it. There. That click sound. Watch. There. I hope you heard that. But that is the sound of the solenoid kicking on. Okay. So then there. I've turned on the engine like that. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on. That's to show you that the my ignition is on the on position. I'm gonna turn on the high beam. You see that? Okay, the high off-road beam. Now I'm gonna turn on the low off-roader beam. Now I'm gonna turn on the driver's side floodlight there, and I'm gonna turn on the. I don't know if you can see it from here. The passenger side off-road beam, a flood. And so this is how it looks like. There. Okay. It's a pretty simple setup. There. So watch this. I'm gonna go turn off. I'm gonna pull out the keys, and you'll see that there will be no power to the solenoid, and then the solenoid will cut out all the power. Watch this. I'm gonna turn off the engine. I'm gonna pull out the keys. There. See? Keys out. So then, there. The solenoid is, the power to the solenoid is cut out, and there's no power whatsoever. This is to, this is so I could, well, this is to reduce battery drainage in case I forget to turn off my fog lights. And so that's how my system here works. The solenoid here is just a regular golf cart solenoid. This is the number 7-1019. 7-1019. Yep, 7-1019. So that's the golf cart. It's rated at a between 80 to 100 amp. I forget, but that's what I use in my system here. It's been very dependable. I haven't had any complaint issue. It turns on whenever I want, and so I've been happy. This system here, this is just in case there's an overload, and so I don't like hot wires going through my firewall here. I don't want to cause any what do you call it, electrical fire. So that's the reason why I put the fuse here. The fuse here, this fuse box here, is just bolted on, screwed on onto this fuse and relay box here. As you can see, there's 4 bolts, there's 4 screws right there. Okay, and that's that. Now you might wonder about this. This is just an auxiliary junction thingy, just in case I want to expand on this. I could just expand it over to here, and I could do whatever I want here. So that's that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, I know. Professional installers might scoff at my circuits here, but hey, it works. For me. I haven't had any issues with it. Comes on whenever I want it to, and it's pretty neat. It's not. I know it's not the best, and I'm not a professional installer, but this is what I can do to my truck. So let me know what your thoughts are. If in case you're asking me where the relay is for my light system, this takes the place of the relay. It's a solenoid. Okay, that's that. Oh, and I forgot. So you might want to ask me how I installed this fog light, the circuit here, how I bring power to this fog light. So basically this fog light goes between the fender here, comes out right here, okay, comes out right here, to here, and then see the white wire here. Well, it's yellow and white, right? But this is the positive wire that runs to the other side. Okay, so this white wire right here is the ground wire for this light. So the 2 wires here comes out. This one grounds right here. This one right here comes right here, and it goes to right here. This power line, this yellow power line. And so basically this power line right here, it's yellow and it turns white. The reason why I did that was because I ran out of wire during that time when I did the installation, and so that's why I did it like this. But it still worked. So it runs that way, and if you look at over there, okay, it turns yellow. I can't see here. I'll show you. I spliced in. Okay, so this is where I spliced it in. It's right here. Okay, that's the splice right there. Okay, so it goes in. The yellow is the positive. It goes in. The white is the ground, and it grounds right there. Okay, so that's how I did it. And again, this thing travels there. It goes underneath this latch right there. It goes there, and then out on this side too. Okay, and that's how I did it. So let me know what thoughts are. I know there'll be some haters and some scoffers, but hey, you know what? It's not your truck, it's mine. And I know the system. Okay, so that's what matters. And that's it, guys.